Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Kill Team Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Neil, where I'm about to fight a kill team battle between my Ecclesiarchy battle sisters and the Tau. So the story that we've got going on here is that some spheres are expanding, the greater good is being spread, and the Imperial forces are not too happy about it. So they've sent out their forces to try to stop it. In this case, a kill team of specialist sisters were sent to go clear out a force of forward operating Tau pathfinders and stealth suits from this Mechanicum complex to try to clear them out before they become entrenched and create more of a problem later on. So that's the story that we've got going on. We are going to be playing the Consecrate Ground mission, or Consecrate, what is it called? Consecration mission from the basic rulebook. Essentially, there are 5 objectives on the table. In this case, there's going to be 4 that are on the ground and then 1 up on top here. I know that objectives are not technically supposed to be on terrain, but you know what? That's fun. I like it up there. So we are the mission. The way it works is you can do an action called Consecrate Ground for 1 AP when you're within circle of any of the center of any of the objectives there. For 1 APL. If you do so, that the operative that does so increases APL 1 by 1, defense characteristic by 1, and attacks characteristic of its melee weapons are increased by 1. And then at the end of each turning point, for each consecrated objective marker friendly operatives control, you score 1 VP for a maximum of 4 VP per player per turning point. So of note for that, though, is that you don't actually have to be the model or the player who consecrates the objective. So if I was to consecrate the center objective, for instance, and then my opponent was to jump on it and control it at the end of the turning point, he would score the point for it. That's just the way it works. You just have to control a consecrated objective. If you can't consecrate the objective, then you don't score anything. But that's just the way it goes there. So that is the mission. We also have our 3 TAC ops that we've chosen. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 kill teams that are going to be fighting it out. So for the sisters, I'll be running 2 battle sister fire teams. And for the Tau, he'll be running a stealth suit fire team and a pathfinder fire team. All right, so going over deployment here for the sisters. Over on this side, I have my sister superior along with a sister with a bolter. We have a sister with a storm bolter up over here. Down over here, we have another battle sister with a bolter. We have another battle sister with a bolter. 2 more battle sisters with bolters. We have a sister with a heavy flamer over here. And then on this side, we have a sister with a storm bolter and a sister with a bolter. Going over deployment now for the Tau, we've got a stealth suit up over here with a burst cannon. We've got his Shazui with the fusion blaster up on top over here. We've got another stealth suit here with the with the burst cannon. Even though I just said it, I forgot it again. And then coming around over this side, you can see where all the pathfinders are. So we've got pathfinder, we've got gun drone over here. We then have a heavy pathfinder over here with the rail rifle. And then we have 3 more pathfinders over on this side. So that is going to be deployment. We will now do the scouting phase. So essentially you have 3 options. You can fortify, you can infiltrate, and you can recon. Fortify means that you place an additional barricade. Infiltrate means that you can you get to change one of your activation tokens during the first turning point, and the recon allows you to get a free dash before the game. Not only do these options get us to do something that we can do in the beginning of the game, it also is a helpful way to. It's also a way you choose who goes first. So it works like a rock paper scissors method where fortify beats infiltrate, infiltrate beats recon, recon beats fortify. Rocks, paper, scissors. If both opponents choose the same one, then the initiative goes to the attacker. In this case, it would be my opponent. So we are now going to reveal our options here. 1, 2, 3. I chose 3. My opponent chose 3. So we will both be doing dashes, and my opponent is the attacker, so he will go first. So we will come back to you with the first turning point. So into the strategy step of the first turning point here, we both gained a CP, putting us at 3. Neither of us has done any strategic ploys. And then in the target reveal step, I revealed protect assets Essentially, I reveal it at the beginning, at the target reveal step of any turning point. At the end of any turning point, if 2 or more enemy operatives were incapacitated while within circle of an objective, I score a point. And if that is achieved in any other turning point, I score an additional point. My opponent has chosen 2 other ones, has revealed 2 of his TAC ops here. He has revealed triangulate, so reveal this target step at the reveals of any turning point. If 2 kill zone edges are triangulated by friendly operatives, score 1 VP. If 3 kill zone edges are triangulated by enemy operatives, score an additional VP. So he's going to be doing the triangulate on the edges. And then he's also chosen overrun here. So you reveal this, the target reveal at any turning point. At the end of any turning point, if a friendly operative is wholly within each kill zone quarter and more than square from the center of the kill zone, you score a VP. And if you achieve it on any other one, you will score an additional VP. So that's going to be it for the strategy step. We'll come back to you with a firefight step. All right, first activation, my opponent's stealth suit has jumped up over this side. He is then going to fire into the sisters over here. With his burst cannon, it is ceaseless and has fusillade, which means that he can distribute the shots between the 2. So he's going to put 3 shots into each of them. So we're going to go into the front sister first with 3 shots. That is going to be re-rolling 1s because of ceaseless. Getting, what do you hit on? 3s or is it 2s? Yep. On 3s. All right, so you've got the 2 hits over there. Yep. So it's no AP on this. So I've got 3 defense dice. Yep. I will take 1 as an auto pass because of cover there. And I make both of the other ones. She is good to go. Woo! And then to the next sister. Oh, re-rolling 1s because it's ceaseless. There we go. That's going to be 3 hits. Yep. So I'm going to take 1 auto save because of cover. Getting 1 other one. What's the damage on this?
3.
For a regular, it's going to be 3.
I didn't crit.
Ooh, once. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll one of those. In that one? Nope. I'm not going to take it there. All right, well. My sister over here is going to activate now. She is going to dash onto the objective and then consecrate it. And then his guy up here has moved over here because they have fly. He ignores the vertical distance over there. Moved over to here and then consecrated the middle objective there. I should have mentioned earlier the reason he was able to do that is that he used him to give him the free dash move at the beginning of the turn. I also gave her the free dash move, which is why she was able to dash onto the objective over here and score it for me. This battle sister here moved up onto the objective and consecrated it. This Pathfinder here moved onto the objective and then consecrated the objective there.
Okay.
All right, this sister over here is going to activate. She's going to move to where she is, and then she is going to shoot. If you can see, that Pathfinder over there, he does have a conceal order on him, but she has a vantage point to him, so she'll be able to hit him. So she's shooting with a bolter here. She has 4 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s. That is going to be a crit and 2 regular hits. And then AP, nothing. There's nothing, no special rules on this. So,
all right, so I got 3 defense.
You do have cover.
Yeah.
So you can take 1 free save if you want, unless you want to fish for crits. So it just depends. All right. And then you're looking for 5 ups.
So 3, right?
2 at this point, because yeah. Yep, you took that. All right. So making 2 regular ones. So you just gonna spend a CP to real. There we go. Sounds good.
He only has 7 wounds.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So 2.
Doing the reroll.
No.
So it's
shirt.
Yeah. No.
Merch,
that's right.
Merch.
So that's going to be 2 regular saves because you had the 1 from the cover and then the 1 you rolled. So you'll just take the crit damage, which is going to be 4 damage. Then this Pathfinder over here is going to activate. He's going to move into position over here and shoot into my sister that just shot into his friend Pathfinder over here. So he is going to have 4 shots here, looking for 4s to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 2 regular hits there. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll 1. Into a crit, so that's going to be a crit because it does lethal 5+, so that's going to be a crit and 2 regular saves. It's AP -1, so I've only got the 1 that I can do. I'm just going to roll them, fish for some crits here. So it's going to be looking for 3 pluses. Not getting any crits. What's the damage on these? So she'll already take the 2 mortal wounds, and then it's 4 damage. So I'll just take the 2 regular ones there, and I'll take a total of 6 damage. Oof, hurt. So now my sister over here, the special weapons sister with the Stormbolter, is going to activate. She's going to move over here and then fire onto his Pathfinder on the objective over there. So she's got 4 shots with her Stormbolt over here, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling everything because it is relentless. All right, so it's going to be a crit and 2 regular hits.
Oof.
And now you get your
5s.
looking for 5s to save. No cover over there. Ooh, nothing there, and he will be very dead. All right, so now his Pathfinder over here activated, moved around over here, and is now going to fire into my sister over here. So looking for 4s to hit. Getting a crit and a regular hit.
I'll take it.
All right. I think I'm going to take 1 regular save.
Nice.
And then I'm rolling 2 more here.
There's a crit.
Getting that. That could ignore the crit with those 2. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll this. Okay. No, actually, you know what I'm going to do? What? I'm going to ignore the crit, and then I'm going to spend 1 CP on Divine Intervention to ignore the damage from that dice there. Nice. So she'll be fine. Then my sister over here is going to move on to the objective over there and consecrate it. Now my sister superior is going to activate. She's going to move up to this position, which allows her to get a line of sight onto the guy on the objective over there. And he is not within triangle of the terrain that is between them over there. So she is going to be able to shoot him, even though he's got the conceal there. So it's going to be 4 shots here, hitting on 2s. Oh, buddy. I am, what do they have? How many wounds?
7.
7 wounds. All right, I'm going to have to let it go there. So we got, he's going to have 3 dice here, looking for 5s. Ooh, getting the 2 crits. He's good to go. So now my opponent's drone over there is going to activate and fire into my sister over here on the objective. So he's going to have 4 shots here with his twin carbines.
Don't need to roll.
No need to rerolls there. Hitting on 3s or 4? No, hitting on 4s. So it's going to be a crit. And a crit and a hit. I'm going to take the 1 regular save for cover there, and then roll for the other ones. Getting 2 regular ones, which means that the 2 will combine for the crit, and that will block that one. So she's good to go. Woo! And now my, this sister back over here is going to activate. She has the Storm Bolter, and she is going to fire across through the building over here into the drone. And actually from that perspective, he doesn't get any cover. So it's going to be 4 shots here. Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because it is relentless. Oh, buddy, that's going to be 2 crits already. It's going to be 2 crits and a regular save.
3 4s.
4 ups. Getting a crit and a regular save, so I think he just takes 3 damage. Okay. Then his Pathfinder over there is going to activate and fire into my sister over here. So he's going to have the Pulse Carbine that he's going to fire over there. So he's going to have 4 shots here, looking for 4s to hit.
Yep.
Only getting the 1 regular hit there. So I'm just going to take the 1 from... You're going to spend a CP to reroll 1? Yeah, absolutely, if you want to. All right, reroll 1 of those.
That was
into a crit. There you go. So I'm going to take the 1 regular save because of cover. But I get a crit and a regular save, so she is good to go. Then I'm going to activate this Battle Sister over here. She's going to move up onto the objective and then fire into his drone over there. So I'm going to have 4 shots with the bolter here. Hitting on 3, or yeah, hitting on, one second. Hitting on 3s. I don't know why. I should have known that. That is going to be a crit and 3 regular hits over here. So you can take a regular save if you want, because he is in cover over there.
I will.
Okay, so that's going to be that. And then we've got the rolls here for 1 more save. He gets on 4s. So that's going to be 2 regular, or you can do the crit. I would take the 2 regular. It'll save you more wounds, but I still think that's going to be enough. I think that's going to be 7 wounds, 3 and 4. So he is going to be dead. And that will score me a point for protect assets, because both the first guy that was on the objective that consecrated it, and then the other one is dead. My opponent's just going to move his stealth suit over there. My sister over here is not going to activate. She's going to fire into his stealth suit over there. So stealth suits always count as being in cover, as long as I'm more than circle away from him. But because he doesn't have a conceal token there, he is not going to be protected. So she's going to shoot him with the bolter here. So it's going to be 4 shots with the bolter. He's going to get cover, obviously, even though he technically wouldn't get it, but going to get cover here. So it's going to be 4 shots, looking for 3s. That's going to be a crit and a regular hit there. And then you can take 1 as a free save. And then he has a 3-up save. So 2 3-ups. Making 1 of them. So just take the crit. Yeah, just take the crit and take the 3 damage. And now my opponent's going to fire Overwatch with his guy there. So he's going to put 3 and 3 into my sisters over here. So that's going to be the one into the front
Yes.
there. Hitting on 4s because it's, or hitting on 5s because it's -1 to hit there.
But you get cover.
I do get cover, so I'm just going to take that one. So then we've got 3 more shots into the back sister there.
Again.
That is going to be,
Nope.
nope, just the one hit there because
Same problem.
it's -1 with Overwatch. And then my last operative is going to fire into him as well. Just getting the one hit there. And he's in cover, so he'll take the save and be. All right, so that's going to be it for the first turning point here. I control 3 objectives that have been consecrated, and my opponent controls 2 objectives that have been consecrated. So we are now going to roll off to see who has initiative. Going into, we'll go on this side, goes into initiative here. Well, 1 dice. So yeah, just reroll. That's good. So I got the 3 there. It's all good. 5. So it will be initiative going to the Tau here on turning point number 2. All right, so into turning point number 2 here. We both gained a CP. Neither of us is going to spend anything on strategic ploys. And then I had 2 tac ops to reveal here. I had damage limitation, so I'm going to score points if I don't lose anybody. And then hold the line. I score points if he doesn't get within red of my deployment zone. So that's going to be it for the strategic step. We'll come back to you with the firefight step. All right, Tau activation here. He is going to move up to this position over here, staying in stealth, and consecrate the ground in the middle there. So now my sister over here is going to activate. She's going to consecrate the ground over here, and then fire into his Pathfinder on the objective there. So I'm going to have 4 shots here, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 3 regular hits there.
No.
3 5-up saves. Oh, not getting any of them.
He did.
Yeah, that's 9 damage. He's going to be dead. Then he's going to activate his stealth suit over here. Who's going to activate? He's going to move over to this point here because he's got fly. Doesn't have to worry about that space over there. And then he's going to fire everything into my wounded sister over on this side. So it's going to be 6 shots here, hitting on 4s. Oh, 3s. Sorry, hitting on 3s. Oh, no, hitting on 4s. Hitting on 4s. Yep.
Okay. And reroll that one.
Reroll 1 for ceaseless. All right, so that's going to be a crit and 3 regular hits. Hitting on 4s. So that's going to be, that 3 is gone. Right, yeah. So she's going to have 1.
Yeah, 4. I'm looking at the wrong guy.
So she's going to take 1 regular save there. Getting a crit and a regular, so that's what I'll take out there. So she's going to take, what's the damage on this?
They're going to be 3 apiece.
Oh, so that's going to do, all right, so what's going to happen is I will take 3 damage and I will spend 1 CP on Divine Intervention to not take it off of one of them. So she'll only take the 3 damage. This sister over here with the Storm Bolter is going to activate. She's going to fire into the guy with the rail rifle over there because that is a pretty nasty weapon there.
Ow.
So she's going to have 4 shots here, hitting on 3s. It is relentless, so re-rolling everything. That's going to be 3 hits. 3 regular hits, so does get to take 1 for free because he is in cover over there.
So we'll say Merry Christmas.
Yep, and then 2 more looking for 5s. No, not getting anything, so he will take 6 damage, but still alive. This guy over here activated. He moved and dashed into position over here, staying in conceal. And now my sister over here is going to activate. She's going to consecrate the ground and then fire into the long boy over there. That is going to be 3 regular hits.
I need this.
You get 1 regular save automatically, and then you got 2 more 5-ups.
Oh, crap.
No, and he will be dead. This Pathfinder over here moved into position over there, staying, moving into conceal, and then consecrating the ground over on this side. All right, so my sister over here is going to activate. She's going to fire, the healthy one is going to activate and fire into his Tau stealth suit over here. So she's going to have 4 shots into him over there. That is going to be just the 2 regular hits. He does count as being in cover because he is a stealth suit. So he can take 1 regular one, and then he's got 2 3-ups. Makes 1, so he is good to go. All right, so his Pathfinder over here is going to activate. He is going to Markalite my sister on the objective over here, and then fire into her. So he's going to be Pulse Carbine, hitting on 4s. Rerolling everything.
Yeah.
Good thing you Marker-lighted.
Hell yeah.
Getting 2 hits.
Better.
So she'll take 1 regular one. And then get another one, so she is good to go. All right, my sister over here is going to activate. She just dashed and, or went into conceal, dashed and moved down from there, down the ladder to position over on this side. And now he is going to overwatch with his stealth suit over there into my sister over here, hitting on 5s.
In your face.
Yeah. Crit and a regular hit.
I like it.
So she's going to take 1 save with her
Nice.
in cover there. Getting a crit with that filth base. She's good to go. Woo! All right, that sister over there with the storm bolter activated. She moved up onto the objective and is then going to fire into his Pathfinder hero on the objective. She has a clear line of sight to him, so even though he's concealed, not in cover, so therefore able to be shot at. So she's going to shoot him with a storm bolter, hitting on 3s. That's going to be a crit and 3 regular hits there. No rerolls that I want to do there.
We'll take the freebie.
No cover.
Oh, no cover.
Yeah, because that's why I said that's. Otherwise, if he had cover, I wouldn't be able to shoot him because of
Even being...
well, because I'm shooting from that side. So he's so it's not not concealed there.
I'll take 3 then.
All right, looking for 5s.
Ooh, nice.
Getting a crit and a regular, so that's going to be 6 damage. So he's still alive. And then his operative over here is going to fire Overwatch because she's still got the marker light. He'll get to reroll 1 of the shots. I think we may have done it wrong before, so
All good.
it's all good indeed. So hitting on 5s, reroll 1 of those.
Well, at least it's something.
It's true. And it is a hit. And I'm going to ignore it with the cover. So you go. All right, the sister up here is going to activate. She is wounded, but she's going to fire downrange onto the guy that's on the objective over there. Hitting on 4s because she is wounded. Getting a crit and 3 hits. All right, so she does not care. I think he might get cover from that position. So he can take 1 regular, and then he's got 2 other looking for 5s.
Where's the magic?
Oh no, not enough, because he only has the 1 wound left, so he will be dead. And that will score me another point there for protect assets. All right, this sister back over here is just going to consecrate that objective. My sister superior is going to activate. She's going to move up to over here, and then she is going to fire downrange into his last guy that's over on that side. So she's going to have 4 shots with her bolter, hitting on 2s because she's a sister superior. Okay, it's going to be a crit and a regular hit. So he's going to have 3 looking for 5s.
Fishing for 5s.
Getting a crit and a regular, he's good to go. And then that sister moved and dashed onto the objective over on this side, and that is going to be the end of the second turning point here. So the end of the second turning point, I do control 4 objectives for 4 points. My opponent controls 1 objective for 1 point, all of which have been consecrated. I did not get hold the line because his guys are within red of my deployment zone, but I did get damage limitation since none of my operatives were KO'd this turn, so I got 1 point for that. So that's going to bring me to 10 points total, and my opponent to 3 points total. So we will now roll to see who will have initiative.
1 dice, Neil.
5 to 2, so it will be to the sisters first here. We'll come back to you with the 3rd turning point. Strategy step here of the 3rd turning point. We both gained a CP. Neither of us is going to spend any on strategic ploys, and then we are going. Neither of us is going to reveal any other tack ups. So we'll come back to you with the firefight step. All right. So my sister over there with the storm bolter is going to fire into the Pathfinder over here. She will get to reroll everything because it's a storm bolter. So hitting on 3s, rerolling. Okay, so that's going to be 3 hits with, or 2 regular hits and 1 crit. I think you are, yeah. So you're in range of, you're in range of terrain over there. So
I get a freebie.
A free save. 5s, no. So you're going to do crit and a regular would be 7. It would be 7 damage.
All right, I'm gonna pull it off.
All right, going to spend a CP here.
Yeah, because I got 2 to burn.
May as well.
I'm gonna roll the 2.
All right,
Doesn't matter.
There we go. No, so he will go down. And then she's going to consecrate ground. All right, so his stealth suit over here that was up on there dropped down over to here and is going to triangulate on the back edge over on this side. And then my sister over here is going to activate. She's going to come around here and shoot into him. She is wounded, so she's going to have 4 shots hitting on 4s. Okay, just getting the 1 shot there, but because she's within circle of him, he doesn't get to do that because he's within circle of him. So he's just got 3 dice looking for 3s. Oh, and he's good with that crit. And then he's going to jump over here and triangulate onto this side over here. I think I forgot. I did show, right? Triangulate? I think I did. In the beginning, I just wasn't sure if I did or not, but he's got it there. And then this other sister who is injured is going to fire into him as well. 4 shots hitting on 4s. Getting 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
So here comes.
Oh
no!
Reroll.
Yeah, reroll.
We'll take the 1.
There we go. And he's good to go on that one. So he just takes 3 damage, but he's still alive. This guy up here is just going to concentrate the objective up on there. All right, so his only remaining, the only remaining operatives that he has on the table all have the conceal, and they're all the stealth suits, so I can't really shoot them. Those two sisters down there were the only ones who could get into range to do anything. So the rest of my sisters, the ones that are in range of objectives, are going to consecrate them, getting me points for that, and that is just where we're going to end the turning point there. So that will be 4 points for me for the primary, 1 point for my opponent. And I do score another point for damage limitation since I did not lose an operative this turn. But my opponent also scores 1 point for triangulate there. So we will now roll off to see who has initiative going into battle round number 4, or turning point number 4. I got a 6 with a fill face, so it will be the sisters. All right, turning point number 4, strategic step. We both gain a CP. None of us are spending any strategic ploys, and none of us are revealing any tac ups. So we'll go into the firefight step. All right, so we're going to start off with my sister over here activating and shooting into his stealth suit over there. 4 shots, hitting on 4s because she is wounded. So it's a crit and 2 regular hits. So he's going to have 3 3-up saves. Getting all 3, so he's just going to take 3 wounds and still be alive with 1 wound left. And then what he's going to do is he is just going to fly over to this table edge over on this side, triangulate the 3rd table edge that he needed.
See ya.
And that's where we're going to call the game because he got the second point for triangulate over there. There's nothing he can do to prevent me from getting a second or getting 1 point over here. And he over here, when it comes to his activation, he's got conceal, so I can't shoot him with anybody. He's going to plant the signal beacon in my deployment zone for 2 points there. So he's going to score 3 secondary, and then he's going to take that one up there, scoring him 4 points, putting him at 9. I will max out at 12 for the primary. And I never got any of the hold the line, but I got the other 2 there. So a total of 12, 14, 16. So the final score was 16 to 9. So a victory for the sisters, the Ecclesiarchy kill team here, doing what they needed to do. So it was a ton of fun, very brutal. Cleared out his Pathfinders with the sisters. And the sisters, I mean, they were rolling hot. I was making saves. I was making hits. It was a pretty good day for the sisters there. The faith in the Emperor carrying us through. So, but a ton of fun nonetheless on this incredible board that my opponent Neil has built here. He built this out of spools of the for the 3D printers, right? For the
Yes.
Yes, so what's it called? Like the filament for the 3D printers.
Yep.
He took the spools from that, and then he just made them look super, super rad. And then used stencils on top. Yep. So we've got the Aquila there. We've got the Mechanicus over on this side. So awesome stuff. Over there, the Necromunda. So we're in here in the hives here. So yes, super, super awesome looking terrain here. So if you want to check out more of his terrain and his painting there, go check out his Instagram. I'll have a link down in the description below. It's grounds for war underscore at grounds for war underscore on Instagram. Go check out his stuff. It's really freaking sweet and a ton of fun. And that's the thing is like, it's hard to film some of these things on here, but not hard to play on it. That's the thing is like we could definitely see what we needed to see, get where we needed to. It's just filming, getting the angles to see it was a little bit difficult, but I think it was worth it. It looked cool, very cinematic, very thematic, very fun. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Neil, and until next time, stay safe and have fun.